Hello, class, and welcome to week 3 of human-computer interface. This week, we'll go over user experience, direct manipulation, and immersive environments. The past 2 weeks, we went over quite a few topics. We talked about usability, goals and measures, usability, motivations, universal usability, trying to make it accessible to everybody, human-computer interface guidelines, principles, theories, and design. We looked at the ATM machine as a case study. We'll also use the ATM machine this week. And then last week, we looked at app computers interface design, which I hope was really eye-opening of how important the interface is on, all our computer devices. And Apple is definitely at the forefront of making an interface, really inviting. So this week's goals, focus on testing and evaluating user experience, direct manipulation, and immersive environments. So, of course, testing and evaluating user experience is extremely important. As y'all recall, I work for Chico's FAS, and I'm an e-commerce platform in the infrastructure team, but we're really concerned about the user experience. Over 50% of our sales are online, especially after the pandemic. And that user experience, making sure it's seamless and the colors are right, the whole experience is how users feel. We use different data products such as dynamic or app dynamics, Dynatrace, New Relic to determine how the user experience is overall in general, and then we can drill down to specific areas. So through the completion of the reading assignments, you should be able to discuss the importance in evaluation and testing for developing an elegant user interface. By now, you should know we're talking about an elegance and computer science. Elegance is just easy, it provides a good user experience. That's what elegant is. It's not, hitchy, or it doesn't cause users frustration. That's what we're trying to reach, is elegant experience. We'll also discuss the appropriate application for usability testing. So usability testing evaluation is extremely important. It's really easy as developers to build something that we think, especially as an IT people, we think is easy to use, but is it usable for a non-IT person or somebody that has a reluctance to technology in general. So through the readings, we'll look at strategies for effective human-computer interaction, chapters 5 and 7, the evaluation of user experience and direct manipulation in immersive environments. There's a web page where you can look at web content accessibility guidelines. And so, the government does provide some guidelines. The W3 consortium, I shouldn't say US government, but the W3 consortium, also provides the standards of HTML, and they do other things. And so you can look up what they do, but they provide guidelines for website accessibility. And then the human-computer interaction cybersecurity handbook, looking at smart home, network, and devices. This weekend, I was talking with a friend, and our kids are growing up, but just myself and my wife, we have over 35 connected devices in our house. It's amazing how many devices we use now. Then we'll have a discussion on psychological experiments and usability testing, and then the assignment will look at interface design testing methods. And as always, please use the library for your research. As you're doing your research, appreciate you using scholarly sources, and the discussions, if you can post your discussions as soon as possible in the week. There's a small class, so it allows the other people in the class to meet the requirements of replying to your post as well. So not only do I appreciate it, but your fellow students also appreciate it. So like I said, we'll use the automated telemedicine user interface throughout the semester, and so you'll use that again this week. If you have any questions during the week, feel free to email me. I know that the emails I received, I pretty much respond the same day. I always have my email open, so from right here, and I check it throughout the day. Like I said, on the discussions, if you can submit them early, it's great. It's really appreciated by both myself and your fellow colleagues. And then we'll look at the different types of testing, paper mock-ups, prototyping, discount, A/B testing. If you have been in the testing environment, you'll know, you'll recognize some of these testings. But in this case, we'll be using testing for usability. And like I said, if you have any questions throughout the week, shoot me an email. I don't want to make this too long. I just wanted to go over it. Make sure that you're following the rubrics when you're doing the assignments as well. And then the lab this week, hopefully that you submitted your interface for the first lab, and the feedback that I gave you from that, just try to push that interface design a little bit further, and you can take this week's discussion and how would you test this lab, so you could add that if it's in a Word document, what kind of testing methods would you use? Would you have users come in? What feedback would you be looking for from the users? I'm just looking for, and this part of the assignment's only worth 25 points. So hope you enjoy the week. If you have any questions, feel free to email again, and we'll talk to you soon.